In news from Jamaica, public passenger taxi operators could finally have a resolution to one of their major concerns. Transport and Works Minister Dr. Omar Davies is moving to amend the Transport Authority Act, which will see drivers being able to transport 4 passengers instead of the allotted 3. More from Leslie Ann Sherwood.
Some reprieve for public passenger taxi drivers who have been protesting the original seating capacity imposed by the Transport Authority Act. Under the current law, taxi cab drivers are only permitted to transport 4 persons, including the driver. However, that instruction has been met with fierce resistance, causing conflict between taxi operators and the Transport Authority, as well as the police. Operators maintain that the restrictions are untenable and are severely impacting their economic viability. Through their various associations, they also made appeals to the Transport Minister to have the issue rectified. Addressing Parliament on Tuesday, Transport and Works Minister Dr. Omar Davies finally responded to the lingering concern, as he piloted a debate proposing changes to the Transport Authority Act. Dr. Davies explains that under the amended bill, route taxi drivers will be allowed to carry 5 passengers, including the driver.
Essentially, what we are doing is modifying the classification to increase the seating capacity of hackney carriages from not more than 4 persons to not more than 5 persons, including the driver. Mr. Speaker, for some time now, the hackney carriage operators have been asking for the provision in the Road Traffic Act dealing with the number of persons to be carried in this category of vehicles to be amended to bring about this change.
He concedes that the present arrangement isn't logical for operators. He said a resolution was delayed due to ongoing efforts to revise the Road Traffic Act.
Retention of the limit on the number of passengers is untenable, as the hackney carriage operators argue, and with justification, that as their operating costs are increasing, they could not make a living carrying 3 passengers. The ministry feels that apart from the anomaly, this is a justified complaint. On the one hand, they are required to insure for 5, but then the Act only allowed them 3 plus 1. Mr. Speaker, although it has taken an extended period before bringing the amendment to Parliament, I apologize for the delay. That is here is instructive that the Ministry and the Transport Authority have listened and responded.
Opposition spokesman on transport Mike Henry requested more time to make his contribution to the debate.
I have had a number of people who wish to speak on this matter, some of whom are not here. And I also have from the associations some questions which I have to analyze into next week. Because it's not just when you remove, this is only one sector of the transport or the taxi service. There are others right now under questions in respect of whether they should move from, they have been given license to carry 7 people and ending up being told they can only carry 4. I therefore want to brief myself fully.
Meanwhile, Dr. Davies says his ministry stands ready to iron out any challenges with the sector. However, he cautions that the new law will be strictly enforced.
Operators must be cautioned that the amendment does not allow for a free-for-all. It's 4 passengers plus 1, not 9 plus 1 or 7 plus 1.
I'm Leslie Ann Sherwood for CEEN Caribbean News.